So we're very excited here to be talking about our partnership with Pure Storage today. So Rackspace has always believed that customers are on a multi-decade journey, moving from one form factor to another, from an on-prem world to a cloud world. And that obviously is not a very simple journey. So not only is it complicated to manage your application transformations, your migration, but foundationally all of that is dependent on your data. And that's where Pure Storage comes in. So we're here with Jack Hogan from Pure Storage. Welcome, Jack.
Thank you, Prashanth.
All right, and we'd love to hear about your view in the industry as well.
Sure. At Pure, we see things very similarly to the way Rackspace sees things. That we understand that the customers are moving on this journey to ultimately get to a fully cloud-capable solution, and that data really makes or breaks that ability to have that in a hybrid sense. And Pure brings to the market capabilities to allow that data to be transformed, whether it be in an on-prem data center, whether it be in a managed hosting environment, or whether it be in a fully capable hyperscaler. That data is really what needs to be able to be easily orchestrated and moved across all those planes for companies to be able to leverage that data for the value that's contained within it.
There are over $1 trillion of spend that are likely going to move into the cloud over the next couple decades. And all that is centered around the application, data, and infrastructure. And that's why today we're very excited to be talking about our partnership with Pure Storage to make sure that customers have an exceptional experience in that data layer.
Pure Storage is disrupting the industry by allowing simplified access to something that was always seen as a very complicated layer within the stack. The ability to access data in easy ways and have that data be available in ways that needs to be consumed in an enterprise-grade capability, high-performant, easy to consume. And by extending that partnership and relationship into our relationship with Rackspace, we now extend that all the way out to the edge of the cloud.
So Rackspace is taking a very disruptive approach into the IT services industry. So our modern, cloud-centric approach to actually making sure the customers get the full benefit of migrating into the cloud is foundational to how our company is really positioned for the future. So our notion of service blocks, which is really to be able to mix and match various capabilities required to ultimately maximize that journey, whether that's architecting and deploying for a cloud-first world, to managing and operating your environments in those cloud environments, or managing your data in a very, very kind of software-centric way, are all components of the journey into the cloud. And so that's what's so phenomenal about the partnership, because we ultimately are able to take a very modular approach into this journey, with data being the foundation.
Being able to access that data and consume that data across all those different service blocks is a key to the way that companies need to retain their agility and allow those services to actually make meaningful improvements to their overall business. That business value that those service blocks in adjacency to data is really what they're looking for, and we believe that this partnership is a strong way of announcing to the world that they can consume this information, consume their data, how they want it, where they want it, when they want it. They can consume their information everywhere.
So there are some really significant virtuous cycles that are in play in the industry today. Not only do you have the movement to the cloud, but you have tremendous amounts of data being collected because of concepts like IoT and mobility. And then finally, all that is being augmented by new innovation around AI, ML, and so on. And that really allows us to make the most of this data to generate phenomenal amounts of information and insight.
Pure Storage, we agree that these new data-centric workloads are requiring greater capabilities at the storage layer. So allowing things that are an all NVMe-based, ultra-fast block storage with our partnership with Rackspace allows these to be consumed by customers in ways that they haven't been able to in the past.
So as customers consume data across various form factors and protocols, whether that's block, file, or object, and whether that's in an on-prem environment or a cloud environment, it's really powerful for them to have a data-centric architecture. And through Pure's Data Hub, which effectively takes a very software-oriented approach to managing that transition, especially around data, it's really powerful when combined with Rackspace's fanatical experience, where we architect and deploy, migrate, ultimately manage, operate, and then finally optimize customer workloads in the cloud. That combination is very powerful for customers.
For Pure, this is really about those companies that want to get out of storage management, but maintain those enterprise-grade capabilities of ultra-fast performance and high uptime. Coupling that with Rackspace's fanatical experience, and you've got a perfect combination of a solution for the market.
So we're very excited about this partnership with Pure Storage and taking enterprises into the future at the application, data, and infrastructure layers.
Thank you, Prashanth. We are as well.